upon a time, there was a beautiful princess in a beautiful kingdom. No? All right. Once upon a time, there was a princess locked in a tower protected by a fierce beast. Seriously, Trevor? Fine. What about... Once upon a time, there was an evil witch holding a princess hostage. Why do you keep deleting my ideas?
Because they're bad.
It's been 20 minutes, Trevor, and we still have nothing written. The assignment was to write a fairy tale. It shouldn't be as hard as you're making it.
It's not my fault your ideas suck.
Oh, you're one to talk. You have contributed nothing. Miss Johnson said this was supposed to be a collaborative effort.
Fine.
Once upon a time, there was a knight.
How is that any better than what I came up with earlier?
I have an idea. All of your ideas are about princesses trapped in castles protected by dragons, or a prince falling in love with a girl they literally just met. It's tired, and every fairy tale in the world works that way.
And a knight isn't tired?
This will be something fun. Something with, action. Not just like another fairy tale Disney will remake 1,000 times.
Disney is wonderful, but okay. I guess I can agree. We need some action.
So we can agree on something.
Look at us, Trevor, making a start, working together.
We agreed on one thing.
Still a start. What should we have the knight do?
Kill something.
What? Kill what?
A beast?
I thought that mythical beasts were tired.
Like you have any better ideas?
Maybe I do. What if there's a war? There's two kingdoms who don't like each other, and the knight was told to kill the king or queen of the other kingdom, or something.
That's really good, Alex.
I just want to get a good grade on this assignment. Now, we've got a protagonist, an antagonist, and a general storyline. Kind of.
Continuing on. Once upon a time, there was a knight named Oliver in a kingdom overcome by conflict.
Good wording, and I like the name Oliver, too.
Ah, Oliver.
Your Majesty, how may I be of service?
The Kingdom of Genovia has issued a declaration of war.
Genovia? Isn't that the name of the kingdom in the Princess Diaries?
Sorry, my little sister makes me watch that movie all the time. I guess it's a good name for a made-up kingdom.
We are not naming our kingdom Genovia.
Fine.
Jacinat has issued a declaration of war.
Jacinat, does that work as a kingdom name?
Yeah. How'd you just come up with that?
I'm good with names.
We've been expecting a declaration of war from them for months.
And it's here now. It's time to implement the plan.
I understand, Your Majesty.
What's the plan?
To kill the queen of the other kingdom. Isn't that what we agreed on?
Yeah, right. Sorry. Continue.
I know you can get this done, Oliver. You're the only one I can trust with this mission.
Yes, Your Majesty.
Asuri is with you, Oliver.
Asuri and Jacinat both sound like good kingdom names, right?
Yeah, sure. So what's the deal with this Oliver?
Does he need a deal? He's the knight.
But what makes him special? He's our main guy and he's pretty one-dimensional.
He's one-dimensional? Who are you and what have you done with Trevor? I thought Trevor didn't care about things like this.
Maybe he does. I like writing stories, and the main thing in a story is that the protagonist needs to be interesting. Someone that people can really appreciate.
You write stories. Trevor Anderson writes stories in his free time.
There's a lot you don't know about me, Alex.
Maybe I want to know. So Oliver, what is his deal?
What if we pulled a Mulan?
Does your mind only work in movie references?
Hear me out. This is a good idea. What if Oliver was actually an Olivia in disguise because it wasn't okay for women to fight in medieval times?
Oh, that's good. No one else will do anything like it, and Miss Johnson will like it. It'll give us originality points. So Oliver is an Olivia.
She's the best fighter. All the knights love her, but she can't show her true self.
Sounds like you.
Last time I checked, I wasn't a female knight.
Well, obviously, but it really sounds like you. You're the best football player at school, and everybody loves you, but here you are telling me you write stories in your free time. Maybe you're like Olivia. You can't show your true self because you're worried people might judge you.
You're really reaching there, Alex.
Sure I am, but am I wrong?
No? I guess you're not. Can we just get back to the story?
Sorry, yeah.
Olivia travels for many nights to the kingdom of her enemies. On the border of Jacined, she discovers another person running away.
Ooh, that's good.
I know.
Oh, I apologize. Here, let me help you up.
Thank you. It was my fault for not paying attention to where I was going.
So, what are you doing in the forest in the dead of night?
I could ask you the same question.
Well, you see, I was just guarding the borders to make sure no suspicious people got into Jacined.
Oh, so you're a knight.
Yeah. I'm a member of the Jacinidian Crown Guard.
I work very closely with the Crown Guard of Jacined, and I do not recognize you.
Well, truth be told, I'm not a knight. I'm not allowed to be a knight. I just noticed that no one was guarding these borders, and I figured it was my due diligence as a citizen to step up and protect the wonderful kingdom of Jacined.
Why are you not allowed to be a knight?
I'm not a man, but I can fight just as well as one, maybe even better. But, alas, in this day and age, people just don't see it that way. Anyway, I'm Olivia. And you?
I guess I must tell the truth as well. Olivia, as soon as this declaration of war ceases, I will see to it that women can also be knights in this kingdom.
You're the Queen of Jacined.
She's the queen?
It's called adding suspense, Alex.
Oh, if the queen and Olivia get to know each other.
It'll be harder for Olivia to inevitably have to kill her.
Huh. Adding suspense. You know, you're really good at this.
I try.
Queen Cynthia. I apologize. I should have recognized you.
Please, Olivia, there's no need for that. I shouldn't be revered at this moment. My kingdom is under siege, and here I am, running away.
But you're the queen. Why are you abandoning the people of Jacined in their time of need?
I'm not doing it by choice. My royal advisor told me to evacuate, as there was nothing I could do for the war effort as a woman.
That's insane! You're the queen. You're the only one who can do something.
In our kingdom, a queen is basically just a figurehead position. I'm not the one declaring war or sending our most equipped armies to the next kingdom. It's all my advisor. Since I am not a man, I do not have the powers a king could have. According to the constitution of Jacined, a male must make the big decisions, and I just sit there and look pretty.
You're the one with the royal blood, not that advisor of yours. It's not fair.
It's not, but this is what I live with. So I'm running away, not fighting for anything, just nodding and going along with it.
We're going back.
Back?
Back to the castle. You need to be there for your people. You need to show that advisor of yours who's really in charge.
You really think 2 women can make him step down?
By any means necessary, women can do anything men can do.
Okay, let's go.
Can't kill her. It's not her fault our kingdoms are at war. It's that advisor of hers. Guess I need to kill him instead.
A soliloquy. Really? Those are so cheesy.
Cheesy, but effective.
Okay, so I get adding suspense or whatever, but now Olivia's going to kill the advisor? This plot is getting really complex.
That's the point. It's more interesting this way. You have to admit, this is interesting. Olivia and Queen Cynthia can become friends and...
Wait.
What?
What if Olivia and Cynthia fell in love?
What is it with you and the romance?
Yeah, it's cliche, blah, blah, blah. But this isn't. A female knight falling for the queen of Jacined, the kingdom her kingdom despises, that'd make for a really good and not cliche Disney movie.
I mean, okay, sure. Why not?
Olivia and Queen Cynthia made their way to the castle, talking all the while.
So, Olivia, what made you want to become a knight?
Well, I guess I've never really done what's expected of me.
I wish I could say the same. All I ever do is what's expected of me.
You're not doing what's expected of you now. Maybe I'm a bad influence on you.
Maybe you are.
We're making these characters ourselves.
I mean, I saw some similarities between you and Olivia, but I'm nothing like Queen Cynthia.
She's just like you. You've got to be kidding.
Oh, really? How is she just like me?
Well... Sorry, it's Charlie. I'll be right back. This should only take a second.
All right, I'll take this as an opportunity to go get a drink. Do you want a glass of water?
Yeah, sure. Hey, Charlie.
Hey dude, what are you up to?
I'm at Alex's house. We're working on that project for Johnson's class.
Oh right, you were paired with her. That's gotta suck.
It's not that bad. Actually, a lot better than I thought it would be.
Really? She's the annoying one, right? The one who always raises her hand to answer questions, and she talks to the teacher before class. She's a dork, dude.
Yeah, that's what I meant. She's just a teacher's pet. She makes comments about Miss Johnson all the time. It's annoying.
Definitely.
She can't think for herself. Everything she does is just to please the teacher. She's lucky she has me as a partner. I'm coming up with all the good ideas.
I bet she is. Well, I'll let you get back to work. Still on for tomorrow at noon?
You know it.
Alright, man. See you then.
Yep. Alex,
Get out of my house.
What?
I heard what you said on the phone to Charlie. I can think for myself. I'm doing it right now, and I think you should get out of my house.
Alex, please. I can explain.
I think you explained enough to Charlie. At least I try to get good grades and pay attention. If it weren't for a push from me, we wouldn't have even started this assignment. But since you're coming up with all the good ideas, why don't you finish the story on your own? See if I care.
Alex.
You're nothing like Olivia. She's heroic, she's brave, she does the right thing. But you're just a jerk, and I think you should get out of my house.
You know what? It's not even worth explaining to you. I guess I'll finish this partner assignment on my own.
Where do we even leave off? Right, okay. They're going to fight the advisor of Jacinid. I would get this done a lot faster if Alex were here, but whatever. I can do this on my own. At last, Olivia and Cynthia reached the castle of Jacinid.
We can't do this.
Yes, we can. If we beat this advisor of yours, then we can call off this declaration of war and peace will come to the entire area. We have to do this.
I'm scared. What if we fail?
We won't. I won't let that happen.
I'm just unsure.
Cynthia, look at me. We will beat this advisor of yours. We will win, and peace will come. Everything will be okay. I promise.
Okay, Olivia, I trust you. The castle is a labyrinth. There are many secret entrances. Look, there's one over there.
Well, what are we waiting for?
Okay, it's simple from here. They defeat the advisor and everything is fine. I don't need Alex. But the queen doesn't know who Olivia really is. That has to be revealed, doesn't it? Shoot. Harder than I thought.
Finally, we're alone to discuss the plan, and only the plan. The first step is complete.
The first step, sir?
You've been writing it down, you idiot. Look back at what you wrote. We declared war on Asuri. That was the first step.
And then chaos ensues, right, sir?
Yes, and then in the chaos we accidentally off Queen Cynthia. And then I get to just...
And then you become the king of Asuri and Jacinid.
Yes, this is my monologue. Anyways, with me as official king, we will extend this war past just Jacinid, past Asuri, and into the wider world. I will be thy supreme!
Of course, sir.
Okay, that's a little dark, but let's go with it.
Not so fast, Ulrich. I'm still the ruler of Jacinid, no matter what gender I am, and you're merely my advisor, my former advisor.
Queen Cynthia, I believe I've made it clear. Under the Constitution of Jacinid, you have absolutely no power in this war.
And why would you have any power?
Queen Cynthia, must I read you the Constitution myself? It says right here, under times of war, the highest-ranking male presides. The highest-ranking male?
Well, that's an arbitrary rule.
And who, pray tell, are you?
Olivia Maru, the head knight of Asuri and your worst nightmare.
Wait, the head knight of Asuri?
Oh, you think you're so special. You're gonna come in here and save the day and everything's gonna be better. I'll tell you what, you're in for a world of pain, kid.
Olivia, stop.
Sir?
I knew we could do it. What did I tell you?
That was so exciting. I never thought I was capable of any of that.
You're amazing, Cynthia.
But anyway, why would you lie to me about who you are?
I was sent to Jacinid by the king of Asuri to kill you. But then I got here and I realized that you weren't the problem. You're a benevolent ruler who is taking orders from someone that she shouldn't have. And about women not being allowed to be knights, that part is true. In Asuri, I go by Oliver so that I'm allowed to fight.
I trusted you. I was forward with you. Why weren't you forward with me? I could have understood your situation if you could have explained it.
How was I supposed to tell you, Cynthia?
Queen, Cynthia. You should go, Olivia. I think Asuri might be missing their precious Oliver.
Please, just listen.
Olivia, go.
Well, that sounds familiar.
What do you want?
I'm almost finished with the story. Did you read it?
I'm in the process.
Okay, just let me know when you're done.
Mm-hmm. Are you coming or not?
Oh, sorry. I wasn't sure you'd want me in your house after all that happened yesterday.
It's fine, Trevor.
Yeah. Okay. Are you done reading?
You wrote a lot. I just started. Give me some time.
Okay, this is taking too long. I'll just reenact the ending for you.
I can just read it myself.
Did you get to the part where Olivia and Cynthia fight?
Yes?
Cool, alright, so I'll start there. So, Olivia goes back to Asuri, right? And because of the good influence of the queen, she decides to tell the king that she is in fact not Oliver.
So, Olivia, you've been lying to your kingdom for years.
I have, and I'm sorry. I should have told you sooner.
A female cannot be a knight. You must forfeit your position.
Forfeit my position? No! I'm still the best fighter in Asuri. I'm still me.
I'm sorry, Olivia, but it must be done.
No.
So what does our precious Olivia do? She goes back to Jacinid.
But the queen is mad at her.
I'm getting there, Alex.
Okay, continue.
Olivia goes to Cynthia and pleads for her forgiveness, and she's all like, I'm a stupid idiot, but with better wording than that.
Yeah, obviously.
Oh, I'm so glad to see you.
Olivia, why have you returned?
Cynthia, Queen Cynthia, I lied to you, and for that I'm eternally sorry. During the time I spent with you, I felt more like myself than I ever did back in Asuri. I never really had anyone I could just talk to. A friend. And then you happened upon me and it was...
Olivia, none of that explains why you're here.
I was banished. They said I couldn't be a knight, and when I told the king how unfair that was, he kicked me out. I've got nowhere to go.
There's an opening for a royal advisor here in Jacinid.
Really? You'll let me be your advisor even after everything I've done?
You did tell me the truth eventually, and knowing what repercussions it could have, you still stuck up for me. Of course I would want you as my advisor.
I truly am sorry, and I'm forever in your debt, Your Majesty.
Oh, please, just call me Cynthia.
Surely, Cynthia.
Now, here's where we pause the story for just a little bit.
Why? It was just getting good.
Well, Olivia apologized to the queen, so I should too. I shouldn't have said all those things on the phone with Charlie yesterday. You can think for yourself, and you have such good ideas. I think I just said all those things because I didn't know who you really were, and I still don't.
I just made assumptions based on stupid pretenses. I'm really, really sorry.
It's okay.
But it's not. Here we are writing a story about people who aren't always as they seem, and here I am being oblivious and judging too quickly.
You're not the only one. My first assumption of you was that you were a stupid boy.
But that's right. I am a stupid boy. A stupid boy who made a mistake. And I'm sorry.
It's okay, Trevor. You're officially forgiven.
Okay. Cool.
So I'm assuming you said you need to apologize to the Queen because I'm just like Queen Cynthia.
I mean, you kind of are.
I still don't see it.
Well, Cynthia at first is influenced by someone else, and then she becomes a strong leader, a leader her people can look up to. And she's strong and brave and super cool, just like you.
How do you know that's what I'm like?
To be honest, I didn't know what the real outside of class Alex was, but I saw a glimpse of her, and I want to see more.
Okay.
Would you want to maybe, go get coffee or something sometime?
Like a date?
Maybe.
Yeah, I'd love to.
Really? Oh, I didn't think you were going to say yes. Woo. You want to go now?
Slow your roll there, stupid boy. We have a story to finish for class by tomorrow.
Right. Okay, so how do you want to finish this off?
You know how we decided that Olivia and Cynthia were going to fall in love?
Yeah?
I have some ideas.
Thought you were training a new crown guard today.
I told them to take the day for themselves. I just wanted to spend time with my wife.
You're just in time. I was about to take my afternoon stroll.
Mind if I accompany you?
I would love that. There's probably more I should be doing back at the castle. Should we head back?
In a minute. I want to appreciate this time a little longer.